My name is Ann Fillhart, and I'm a 6th grade teacher, gifted education in Watertown, New York. And my biggest interest, my hobby, is family history and genealogy. I first had an interest in it through my grandmother. When I was a young girl, my grandmother had grown up in Watertown, and she was one of, I think by that time we were 4 or 5 generations here in the same city. So every time she would take us for a drive, she would point out houses and schools and places that she'd known as a girl. And she was born in 1896, so she knew so much about history, and that piqued my interest. I use Ancestry.com for my main tree, but I'm actually on most of the online sites, Family Heritage, MyHeritage, and others. And right now we're sitting at the Flower Memorial Library in Watertown, and that's one of my main sources of information. The genealogy department here is fantastic. Lots of books, lots of notebooks full of newspaper clippings and microfiches full of Watertown Daily Times and other local newspapers, lots of history books, and people that will help. What I love about these, I have to say...
We keep all the correspondence.
Exactly. So this one was from 1963, but it was from the Genealogical Society of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City. And this person from their organization, Research Service, was asking for information on the Wright family and by all their different names. Well, one thing I already knew was that, because my grandmother had been interested in family history, was that I was a direct descendant of one of the women who was hanged as a witch at Salem, Susanna Martin. But knowing that and being able to trace that back through her research, I was able to do a lot of the other background that went with it, and finding out more about what their lives were like and why this woman would have been accused of witchcraft. I think it appeals to people who like history, obviously, but also people who like mysteries, because that's why there's always something new to discover.